Hi, DelusionDispeller back again to tell you a little bit more about how people addiction operated in my life. Okay, so after the deliverance session in which this person that I was already very addicted to kept telling me she loved me and getting me to look in her eyes, I would start sitting outside of her house and watching her walk back and forth, maybe to see if she would wave out the window to me. I would follow her around. I didn't do it real overtly. I would kind of just sort of show up where she was, just so I could be with her in her presence. There was just something so charismatic about her that I was drawn to her. And it got so bad that her husband, the pastor, threatened to have me arrested for stalking her. That's how bad people addiction can be. You don't ever put a person in the place of God. Ever. Don't do that. You can find yourself arrested. You can find yourself in a lot of trouble. And it will really mess you up. So don't do it. Next, my next addiction was with people online. The first lady was one who had borderline personality disorder and other issues like anorexia and some physical problems. She was actually needier than I was for someone to attach to. She decided to view me as her online pastor because I knew so much about the Bible and I could teach it in a way it was very simple and it drew people in. And she was running ministry rooms online with microphone and speakers. When I came in, she saw that as an opportunity to kind of bring me on as a partner, I guess. And I was addicted to hanging out with her, running online rooms with her. And in my case, I felt like I had a need to try to fix her because she had all these illnesses and I felt sorry for her. I wanted to be there to, kind of take care of her. Now that's where the codependency started coming in, this need to take care of somebody, almost a need to be needed in a sense. She had physical and emotional disorders, as I mentioned, and I thought that if I was a close enough friend that I could help her have better self-esteem and have more of a will to live because she was depressed all the time. And I also thought, because of my Christian beliefs, that if I just could get there and lay hands on her, I could heal her. She wouldn't contort anymore. Her body would be totally straightened out and she would be totally healed. I really believed that. So I believed I was her answer in a sense. So in that case, I kind of had a Messiah complex with her. And that wasn't healthy either. None of these behaviors I'm talking to you about are healthy or wise or balanced or any of that. So stay away from them. If you're doing this, please get help. Seriously. Or if somebody's doing this to you, get out of the situation. So this relationship ended up in my actually going and staying with her at her house and seeing how controlling she was of everybody around her, her family, her friends, her son's softball team or soccer team or whatever it was. She would just literally take it over and tell the coach how to run things and tell the kids where to run and what to do and how to move the ball. And I was just shocked. I mean, she tried to control everything and everyone. It was just how it was. And I got concerned for her because I did care about her. And what I would do was I would go talk to people that we both knew and I'd say, she really has these issues. She has problems with being very controlling. And I think she feels very out of control in her life. And that's why she has the anorexic problem, etc. I need you to pray for her because she really, really needs prayer. But instead of praying for this woman, they went all around to all their friends and then eventually came back to her and told her, oh, did you hear that Laura came to us and said that you have this problem and that problem and whatever? As you can imagine, it did not end well. She pulled away from me. She decided to end the friendship. And now here's where you can see the people addiction coming in that is very, very unhealthy. I will talk about that on my next video. Stay tuned.